Welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, where we explore all things books, business, and bullshit. My favorite bees. I'm your host, the fairy coin mother, Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.cinquantacoxsmith.com. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast, episode 213. It's your girl Cinquanta. Smile for me. I want to apologize for the last episode because I know the beginning was probably a little chaotic, but I had made a promise to myself that I would release a podcast every other week and that I would send out a newsletter at the end of every month. And I want to be consistent in certain areas of my life, right? So right now I'm being consistent with my morning workouts, and by the end of February I have a nice little consistency celebration for myself. I have been creating one shirt every month and sewing a coordinating piece of chunky yarn to a blanket that hopefully by the end of the year I will have 12 squares on that blanket, right? So I am just trying to wrap my mind around being able to be consistent in different areas of my life simultaneously. And so far, so good. So today I really just want to talk about why I closed my business. So this may be news to you because I believe I did it at the end of 2021, or maybe it was at the end of 2022 where I basically closed my LLC. Now, I closed the functioning part of what was a business structure, right? And I reduced it back to a hobby. So when I say I don't have a business, that just means I closed my business structure. I still enjoy creating shirts and journals, uploading stickers, possibly selling on Etsy, but I haven't in over a year. So basically, a little bit of 2023, I reopened one of my Etsy stores. But then I was like, it's been so long. It's been kind of hard to get back in the swing of things. So I will leave it as that. And when I say close my Etsy shops, these were successful Etsy shops, right? So there's nothing that I could say that was wrong with that business structure. When I say successful, very successful. 5-star reviews across the board. Doing custom orders, bulk orders for people. Just, really enjoying the customer owner experience. So there was nothing wrong there. I just wanted more freedom, and I've always been preaching paid in peace. And I know people are beating you guys over the head right now with the word faceless, but you guys know that's how I made most of my money, by creating brands that weren't attached to me. And I still do that now. I even shared on Do Not Disturb brands on my Facebook group, and then on Facebook. I think I did it on Instagram, possibly on Twitter, about my Do Not Disturb brand, where I revealed my top selling print-on-demand brand that I was not the face of. Basically, I exposed a niche, right? So that was very fun. Eventually one day I'll do a video on that because I think it's important to share sometimes, not all the time. Just like I don't feel like I need to share all of the brand names or the brands that I've done, because I think I've released one name but one niche. And I just didn't want to be the face anymore. And this is the funniest thing ever. In 2017, when I kind of started Coins and Connections, it was supposed to be a faceless brand, right? I was not supposed to be the face of it, but because a situation happened, I had to kind of out myself, and that just took away. Now, even though I outed myself as the owner of this brand, a lot of things didn't stop. It actually made it even better. But again, I feel typically if I never exposed that this was my brand, it would have taken off even more, right? Oh my gosh, something is on smoking. Is that the bus? Like, I don't want no kids on that bus if it's smoking like that. Baby girl, pull over, because what is going on with the bus? She is smoking. I'm sorry, y'all, but that bus is smoking like smoke never smoked before. So that's kind of basically why I closed it, because I enjoy building the brands and enjoy seeing people shop and enjoy it without the pressure. Like I said, a lot of times we go into, I don't know what the owner of Gap looked like. Every now and then I go to Gap. I love Gap for little kids clothes. I love Gap for their hoodies and sometimes their sweatpants. I don't know what the owner of Nike looks like, but I love Nike, okay? So again, we can love what these brands stand for without loving the owner, because a lot of times what happens is you want to dig into the owner's past, you want to expose everything, but sometimes the owner has no integrity, but the brand does. So sometimes we have to separate that. And again, I'm always ahead of trends. I'm always ahead of my time. And then when these things come back up years later, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have fucking listened. But obviously, that's not my fault that I'm highly intelligent and great at forecasting what is going to shift. I kind of jumped on the AI wave early. Now everybody it's all AI and faceless brands. So now they're putting them all together and creating faceless AI brands. Because AI can talk for you without you exposing your face. You can create a whole AI image of somebody. You can create a whole AI voice. Like, it is amazing. But sometimes, it's not perfect because it's a robot, obviously. But I closed my business for my peace, my sanity, and for me to be able to create in the background and just enjoy and have fun with the things that I love to do without feeling like I have to be visible with promoting and wearing my products, taking product shoots and all of that. And I feel if you can build a brand without your face being attached to it, without your name being attached to it, and you are successful, I call that being a marketing genius, because not everyone can do it. And at this point, I've pretty much duplicated this 3 to 4 times already. So that is how I feel about that certain category, and one of the main reasons I closed my business. So because I don't have a lot to talk about today with you guys, I just wanted to put that out there. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are doing exactly what you want to do without any pressure. I also made like a post recently, and I'm like, yo, today I'm just gonna wake up and be a content creator, because I'm so many things, and today I'm just choosing to create content. So I did some reviews on Amazon. I did some video content on Instagram, and I shared some links to some of my products. So I was a content creator the other day. Now the rest of the week, I did not really show up on social media because I didn't want to. Again, I don't really have a lot to promote. Yes, the book came out, and I promoted it pretty well up until, again, there's only been 2 sales. I am okay with that, because I really just wanted to get back in the groove of writing. Will I write part 2? Possibly. I really want to. So maybe that'll be added to my goal sheet. Maybe I can do 1 book a month. But again, I don't want to overwhelm myself and give myself the feeling of, oh, now I'm not going to be able to do this, and now I'm just going to quit everything. So I want to stick with the things and, throw in a little monkey wrench addition, make sure I'm still being consistent with everything. So right now, I'm being consistent with uploading on the YouTube channel. I'm being consistent with the every other week podcast episodes. I'm being consistent with creating another square to my yarn collection, or my yarn blanket. I am being consistent with, did I say my workouts? Creating a new shirt every month. The first 2 months I did the Jesus is a Capricorn. This next month I feel like I want to do a different style or a different play on one of my old designs, make it a fresh new one. And with these, I think I have also been uploading them on different print-on-demand platforms that I already have items on. And the last thing is, once I closed my business, I did not close my print-on-demand sites that I upload on. I did not close Redbubble. I did not close TeePublic. I did not close Society6, Zazzle, Teespring, Spreadshirt, or even my YouTube dashboard. I didn't close any of those things. So when I say I closed my business, yes, physically like a Shopify store, Etsy store, or my actual website, I closed those things. But you can still find my products by searching Coins and Connections. And if you see the black background with the white logo that says Coins and Connections, you know that is me. I have just about every one of my designs. And when I make new ones, I do share them different places so that you can see. But yeah, so I might have closed my business, but I still have brands that are a part of my everyday life that I maintain and that I help grow. So so on that note, that's kind of, what's going on. And again, like I told y'all guys, I'm showing up without all this extra editing and things like that because I had got sunk into a perfectionist kind of realm, and I hated it. I was too hard on myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the flow and do what feels right. So I've recorded the podcast episode, and when I get back home, I need to work on my my newsletter. I tried to work on it earlier, I just couldn't focus. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a great week, and until next time. Thank you so much for listening and subscribing to the Coins and Connections podcast. Don't forget to leave a review and join the conversation over on Facebook and Instagram using the hashtag Coins and Connections. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Cinquanta Cox-Smith and at Coins and Connections. You can shop all merch at www.coinsandconnections.com. I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.